Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today, we're taking a look at this 2021 Honda Ridgeline. This one has been completely psyched. It's had a mid-cycle refresh. The front end was completely changed compared to the old one. I think it makes the truck just a whole new truck just by itself. You have some minor modifications going on around the outside. But overall though, it's the same truck, same generation, just a mid-cycle refresh, and I'm glad to see it. The Honda Ridgeline always had a cult-like following. If you've been a Honda Ridgeline fan, you know you're probably gonna like this over the pre-refresh model because it had a very SUV-ish, minivan-ish kind of look. I prefer this one much more, but today I'm gonna show you what it's all about. Stay tuned, let's get started.
And before we get it started, thank you to Honda West for letting us use this vehicle for a video. And if you're interested in this or anything else on their lot, be sure to check out the link in the description below.
Let's get started off with underneath the hood. What do you see different for 2021? Absolutely nothing. You have the exact same 3.5 liter V6 engine. It's got 280 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque. That's mated to a 9-speed automatic transmission. And what's new is that the Honda made all-wheel drive standard for all Ridgelines, at least here in Canada, and I believe in America too. But I know in Canada they did. That's what their resources said. So hey, that's awesome to see. The heaviest trim, man, it's about 4,515 pounds. It's a heavy boy, but it's a truck. What do you expect, right? It's a mid-sized truck. And overall, nothing else is really different. It drives the exact same. The powertrain's the same, and there's not a whole lot different. I'll show you that when we're driving the truck later down in the video, obviously. But overall, you have the exact same great, reliable engine. It's been around for a long time. It'll probably continue to stick around for at least a few more years. Hopefully, they never downsize that. But we'll see what kind of replacement they offer if they do. But for now, this is what we get. Good enough for me, reliable engine. Let's move on to the front. Okay, so here we are at the front end. So the biggest difference you'll see compared to the last year model is that new boxier front end, more truck-like. I love it. I absolutely love it. It definitely is reworked and makes this look way more beefier, more truck-like compared to its market competitors, I'd say, like the Tacoma, the Frontier, and on and on and on. So I think it looks great. So you have this awesome gigantic grille. Then depending on the trim, that can either be a chrome grille or be blacked out glossy black. You have your same LED headlights. So you have the LED daytime running light, and then you're gonna have projector beam headlights. They're LEDs from what their resources say, and then the high beams will be halogens. So it would be nice to see an all LED kind of setup, but this is what we have for now. What I did see standard on Canadian trims, at least, and maybe American trims as well, is you have LED standard fog lights. So that's cool. Other than that though, the front end, I think it makes a huge difference. I see people looking at it more like they think it's a brand new Honda truck, but hey, it isn't. So that's that for that front. I'm going to move on to the side and show you guys the wheels. So here we are on the side, exact same profile, just the front end looks a little, different obviously, but everything else is the exact same ground clearance of 7.63 inches. Your wheels, you have a 18-inch wheel on 245 series tires on all trim levels. Once again, I think it's market dependent. If you get that special off-road package, which I don't see here in Canada, to be honest, kind of jealous. I believe you get different wheels and different size tires as well. So that is the answer for that. But everything else is the exact same. The wheels, they're okay. They're cool. Neutral about them. Don't love them, don't hate them. It is what it is. I'm glad that the wheel lining for the wheel wells, the plastic, I'm glad it's not that gigantic plastic that's really thick. I'm not a big fan of that. Stop moving around, bro. You have the same LED taillights. They're standard. They're LED combination, I'd say. You have a halogen turn signal in reverse, and then you have your LED brake lights, which they look nice, truck-like. Hey, I love it. You have your same dual action tailgate, Ridgeline staple and classic. It's been around for a long time. And that's kind of it. Certain models have a dual exhaust that's exposed, very Ram-like, I've noticed. So it kind of adds a little bit of more, more flair to this. but everything else is the exact same. Let me show you this in-bed trunk. It's basically, you know, the same thing. It's really cool though. You can lock and all that, and it's in the bed. Most people don't even know about it, so it's a great hiding spot for some extra storage, you know. And when you have that thing open, you can fit in about 7.3 cubic feet of storage. So not a whole lot, but hey, good enough for some, you know, important things that you don't want people to kind of see and all that. So that's kind of it for the outside. I'm gonna move on to the inside and show you if we have any differences compared to the previous year's model. So here we are on the inside of the 2021 Honda Ridgeline. So this one, as you can see, we have your leather upholstery. I believe only the base model has your fabric interior. Everything else is leather seats, so it's awesome. What I did here though, the moonroof is standard on all trim levels. That might be a Canada only thing as well. 10-way power adjustable driver's seat, that's standard all across the line. And you have a 4-way power for the passenger. You have heated front seats, standard. You have your backup camera. You have a heated steering wheel. That's standard too, apparently, on all of the trim levels here. You can get ventilated seats, but they're going to be on upper trim levels. So other than that, you know, one thing I'm extremely kind of, you know, disappointed in is this infotainment unit. It's the exact same as the previous years. I thought they would update the software and, you know, make it along the likes of the new Accord and the Passport and the Odyssey. But unfortunately, it's the exact same. That's always, you know, something that I'm kind of disappointed with that. I wish it was different. But, you know, you have your same navigation there. You have a backup camera that's, once again, not the highest quality. I think Honda could definitely improve on that. Just make it more clear. That's probably what all I would ask for. But everything else, pretty much the exact same. You know, you have your same steering wheel, great feel, leather wrapped, stitched, paddle shifters. You know, your material for your where your shifter is, that's all different. I'll show you guys what that looks like, obviously. But everything else is pretty much the exact same. You know, you have acoustic windshields on all trims except for your base. You have some minimal ambient lighting around your cup holders, your footwell area, your door handle area. Apple CarPlay is all standard and all that. So everything's good, you know. This truck's always been spacious. It's had a lot of room. I know I could fit in the rear seats really well. I'll show you guys kind of what I look like in the back if you really want to see. And I'm just going to adjust this, get it closer. I'll be driving. I'm a trucker. And yeah, so I'm going to show you the back seat. I mean, I don't have a whole lot to kind of talk about because in case you are more interested in a really in-depth interior look, please refer to my 2020 Honda Ridgeline video. It's the exact same. This is kind of more of a quick, just, you know, bring you up to touch here and show you what it's all about. So before we make our ways out to the busy roads where we can really drive this thing, let's talk about pricing. So the base MSRP here in Canada starts at just around $43,000. A direct conversion for that is about $38.5 for our American viewers. So, you know, starts off at a decent price. The highest trim level, which in Canada is the Black Edition, and it's just a little bit more than the Touring, but we'll go with the Black Edition here. That works out to be about 51.5K MSRP Canadian dollars, and a direct conversion in American dollars is 49.1K. So it can work its price up, definitely. You know, the more options you get, the accessories and all that. The biggest competition, probably the industry leading truck in this segment, I would say the Toyota Tacoma. The Nissan Frontier just got a fresh revamp. That thing looks really nice too. You got the Ford Ranger, you got the GM twins, the GMC Canyon, and the Chevrolet, I believe it's the Colorado, right? The Silverado's a bigger truck. Obviously, I'm not a truck person, as you can tell by that. But yeah, like it's fierce competition, man. Like, but I've said this before in the video earlier. The people that get Ridgelines they've usually been a fan. It's like a die-hard cult following almost for these kinds of trucks for quite a while. Unfortunately, I don't really have too many bumpy roads to really show you guys what this thing can do. And we're all obviously a minor budget production company here as well. So we don't got some fancy tools to take this out on. But one day we will. And if you want to make that happen sooner, you know what you got to do? You smash that like button and we'll get there sooner and we'll show you even cooler things, man. But yeah, here we are on the road, same engine, same performance as the previous year. So I'm not really expecting anything different. I can't give it too much acceleration right now anyways, but yeah, so I'm just going to shut up, and actually I'm probably not going to shut up, but I'm just going to drive this thing. And you know, if you've been in the second generation Ridgeline ever since it came out, I believe in mid-2010s here. It's the exact same, just the front end. So like you only have a few really, you know, just minor changes across the board. The interior is pretty much the exact same. You have a volume knob, different materials. Drivetrain and chassis is pretty much the exact same as before, so you're not going to notice any differences there. But if you've been wanting to get a Ridgeline anyways, and but you thought it looked kind of too SUV-ish, hey, here's your opportunity if you like the current Ridgeline, because it definitely looks much, much, much better. But yeah, here, enjoy the drive while I just, I guess, drive for you. GB at your service. All right, hopefully you enjoyed that little bit of driving and peaceful music, you know. Anyways, we are all done with this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and ladies, if you did, make sure you smash that thumbs up button, man. It helps out big time. I will catch you in the next video. Peace.